Hi everyone, so we're back here for a new unboxing of something that I've wanted to get for quite a while since it's been initially released last year, and so it's been the availability has been spotty for here and there, but I finally got one. It's the yeah, let's focus it here. It's the Nikon 70 to 200 2.8. All right, so again, this is not a review, whatever. It's just an unboxing, basically, and probably do some first impressions. So yeah, case that will soft case. That's something that we'll probably never use. As always, this is not sponsored. This is something lens that I bought with my own money, and yeah. So there you go. I just got it. Okay. I mean, there's some whatever here. Manual and not much else. Yeah. So here's the lens. Okay. It's it's just like any of the S lenses, is solidly built, and which comes to no surprise, given the price tag, right? But yeah, Nikon's quality never disappoints with their high end. I've been shooting Nikon for as far as I can remember, so I don't have no doubts about I have no doubts whatsoever on what they can deliver as far as quality wise. Now, okay, I mean, sure, would I preferred it to be made in Japan? Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. A wise man said once that all the good stuff are made in Japan. Yeah, sorry, terrible Back to the Future reference there. But anyway, but I don't really discount it that much whether it's made in wherever it is. Like in this case, it's made in Thailand. It doesn't make it less much less quality because it's not made in Japan. I mean, it's still made of the same like metal and what have you. I mean, whether they made it in Japan or not, the build quality would still be the same. I've yet to come across anything where something that's made in Thailand or versus made in Japan, where the one made in Thailand is less quality. So I don't know. I mean, it's again, as long as it's the build material is to be expected. I mean, yeah, again, made in Thailand, but it's not like they suddenly it's made of rice noodles or anything like that. So I'm only saying, I'm talking about this because there's a certain review where he spoke a chunk of his review bitching about why it's made in Thailand for the price, like given that its asking price is about $2,500. Again, it shouldn't really matter where it's made as long as the quality is there. So yeah, that's all I have to say about that. But anyway, let's just see how it mounts. This is the my only Z camera, the Z6, the first version. Currently with a 40 millimeter in here, which for my millions of subscribers, you already know that I already talked about that. Okay, let's just put this in. All right, cool. Okay, one of the things that I probably want to like slightly annoyed with is this. I I think a lot of reviewers already said this display thing is just a gimmick because there's no way, there's no um, option to keep this on or have it at least like auto on when you tilt it or something. So it's a bit annoying to use when you have to press the display button in order to see whatever it needs to display. But other than that, like I mean, so I'll put it through its paces, I guess, within the next few days or so, like and then publish a video about some more of my thoughts about it. But for now, I was expecting to be disappointed with the build quality, but it's exactly the opposite. The only similar lens that I had that's close to this is the first 70 to 200 VR lens, the version one. I mean, the build quality is about the same, but optical wise, I don't think that even comes close to this one, based on the reviews that I'm seeing and the sample images. So, yeah. And the other thing that I probably don't like from the get go is the lack of like Arca Swiss compatibility on the mount. It would have been better if they dovetailed this to be Arca Swiss compatible. I don't know why Nikon or Canon or some of the OEMs are unable to do that. But other than that, uh, that's it. That's all I can say about this. I'll have a follow-up video on this comparing with the other lenses that I have on the lineup.